Everything in the universe is in motion. Sometimes we can see that movement of motion, and most of the times we can't. We see the vortex shape in a tornado. However, there are many things that are out there that we cannot see. For example, the world is spinning around the sun at a very high speed. Also, our sun is spinning around another sun. These things we cannot feel it or see it. There is a spiraling movement of the merkaba mechanism that is inside of us. When the merkaba is activated, the field of electricity is elevated, then you can reach higher levels of consciousness. Once the merkaba field around you is activated, it will create a disc that extends 55 feet out of the base of your spine, which actually looks like a flying saucer. A field in the shape of a torus is created. We all have a merkaba movement that is inside of us. However, when you are not at a high level of consciousness, then that field of movement is at a very minimal motion. The merkaba, or the star tetrahedron, is in our DNA and the RNA. We cannot see these things of motion, just like we cannot see electricity, but it is there. DNA and RNA store information. This information is used to create the building blocks of cells. What makes DNA and RNA so special is how they store information. The merkaba mechanism is in the Armenian alphabet. So is the flower of life, the seed of life, and the Platonic solids. There are 36 letters in the Armenian alphabet. They have now added 3 more letters, and that is wrong and unnecessary. However, when you take the 36 letters in the Armenian alphabet and place them in a pyramid in the order from letters A and going down to the last letter, it fills the entire pyramid as it is seen in this picture. In this pyramid, we can see the star tetrahedron, or the merkaba. There is more to this diagram that we can't understand. The perception we get is in 2D. However, the motion of merkaba is in the swirling shape, and a toroidal field is created. They had to see the 3D motion in the alphabet, something we cannot comprehend it now. I see an Armenian meaning behind the word merkaba also. Mer in Armenian means our, kaba means our knot or connection. For the Armenians, this could have meant our connection to the other realm or other world. Hovannes Karabekyan explains how the Armenian letters moved through the merkaba. This diagram shows how the movement of sound goes through the field of merkaba. It is from a Russian author who has done research on this topic. This knowledge is not secret. The movement of the sound of the letters in the Armenian alphabet travel from the base of the star tetrahedron and move up as it is numbered in the diagram. We see how the spirit that is inside of the body adapts itself so that it can live inside of the body. The changes the spirit goes through to live inside of the body. One side of our body points to the sky or the universe or the heavens, and the other part points to earth or the material aspects of life. Inside of our body, we have a connection between the spiritual side of us and the physical body. The spirit has transformed itself into the physical body. The spirit connects with the physical part of itself. The body is an electrochemical mechanism. Without the spirit, the body cannot feel, think, or do anything without the spirit. In this diagram, Hovhannes Karabekyan has written Armenian letters in the star tetrahedron in places where the sound of the letters start from A and move up in octaves, according to research done by a Russian scientist. The star tetrahedron works in the same way a person's body works. The diagram shows our DNA. It is in the 5 star tetrahedrons. Each star tetrahedron has an octave and 7 sounds. This same diagram, but in reverse, we make our trip from the heavens or the universe and not from earth to heavens. If we are coming from the cosmos or the heavens, then the letter A is the starting point of the cycle from this set of 5 set tetrahedrons. If we're coming from the cosmos, the starting letter is A and the ending letter is K, first and last letter of the Armenian alphabet. If we are going from Earth to cosmos, then the starting letter A and end letter ending in K. RNA and DNA chromosomes in the genetics where the spiritual entity transforms into a physical body. Red is RNA and blue is DNA. In ancient Egypt, the primal pattern was called the merkaba. It was actually 3 words, not one. Mer meant a kind of light that rotated within itself. Ka meant spirit, in this case referring to the human spirit, and Ba meant the human body, though it also could mean concept of reality that the spirit holds, and so the entire world in ancient Egypt referred to a rotating light that would take the spirit and the body from one world into another. In modern world, there are teachers worldwide who are helping people remember the merkaba, thus begin a process of consciousness that will eventually translate us from the 3rd dimensional world into the next higher one through what is called ascension. The universe is composed of plasma and it has electrical properties. By activating the chakra system in our body, we are able to utilize this electrical force to create a merkaba. Then we are able to travel to the heavens. How does the merkaba come into existence? From fruit of life. Fruit of life gives us the Metatron's cube along with other important shapes. One of those important shapes is the tetrahedron. 2 tetrahedrons interlocked in the shape of a star, then it is called star tetrahedron. This fits perfectly inside of a sphere. This shape is more important than a DNA. This shape is carved all over the ancient world. It is the basis of all biological life form. This rule applies all over the universe. This shape is about bringing 2 sides of reality into one. Left brain and right brain together to form one. Male-female attributes get together to form unity. Today in the world there is division. That division is not harmonious to the laws of nature. To visualize the concept of a tetrahedron, we can look at the different stages of the conception of a human being. Conception starts as a sphere called a nobium. Through mitosis, the sphere is divided into 2 and the 2 and then 4. If you make an imaginary line between the spheres, you have the shape of a tetrahedron born. The process continues until there's another tetrahedron formed, pointing to the opposite direction. Now you have merkaba. Star tetrahedron is the basis of all biological forms and the relationship it has to the 5 platonic solids. The star tetrahedron exists in the human body.